Hello, I'm Laura. It's Thursday, October 2nd, 2025, and these are today's Heartlines. Our theme for Heartlines this week is resilience, and today we are looking at resilience through remembrance. And what are we remembering? Well, we'll get to that momentarily. But first, I would like to offer those of you of Jewish heritage, or those of you who honor and are grateful for the spiritual heritage of Judaism in our lives, Gamar Hatima Tova. This is the traditional greeting for Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is the Day of Atonement, a day that completes 10 days of reconciliation and forgiveness and fasting since the Jewish New Year of Rosh Hashanah. The actual greeting means, may you be sealed in the book of life. And the book of life in the Jewish tradition is an ethereal, a heavenly book that keeps the names of people who honor life, who live life well, who atone with what life has to offer as a gift from the divine. And the best way to atone with what life has to offer as a gift from the divine is to honor the life of the divine in us and in everyone. That's right, in us and in everyone, because atonement, it breaks down as at-one-ment, as a divine connection we have with each other and with that wonderful creator spirit of the universe. And if you don't believe in it as a spirit, there is a creative and divine energy that moves through each of us as life, and we can honor that today. We can honor it through the practices of Yom Kippur, which are forgiveness and reconciliation, finding an atonement in relationships, and fasting. Now, people of the Jewish heritage are literally fasting for 25 hours, but we can fast through our limiting thoughts about each other, our fear and our hatred that brings those thoughts to our minds and that makes us want to act in ways that are hurtful and harmful for others. Yes, we can release those. Oh, we may not go out and do violence to others, but if we think violently of others, if we argue violently with others, if we seek to hurt others through the weapons of our own words, we can look to atone for those through forgiveness and through fasting from the thoughts that cause them. So, to honor Yom Kippur today for all of us, I want to take us into a moment of thoughtful reflection as we focus on a special idea. So let's take a deep breath and close our eyes and focus on this idea. Remembering all who are affected by war, I seek peace in my relationships. I release fear and hatred through forgiveness of myself and others, and I share compassion through thoughtful actions. I'll say that again. Remembering all who are affected by war, I seek peace in my relationships. I release fear and hatred through forgiveness of myself and others, and I share compassion through thoughtful actions. And so it is. 2 years ago at Yom Kippur, a devastating war started when Hamas led a group of Palestinians to attack people in Israel, killing 1,200 innocent people and kidnapping numerous others. Since then, the war has been extremely one-sided, practically razing all of Gaza to the ground and starving the people and the children of Gaza while killing them on a daily basis. Even in the past 24 to 48 hours, more than 50 people have been killed by the shelling that comes from Israel. And while there is talk of peace and a ceasefire, and much of the Middle East is behind it, there's still some hesitation. So our good thoughts and our prayers go in the direction of peace with what I just said. And what we are remembering today, our remembrance, is not only our at-one-ment with the divine, but our at-one-ment with each other of all races and backgrounds. Let's remember this. Let's remember those who are affected by war and let it lead us to forgiveness and compassionate action. Thank you for your action of joining me today and taking time to pause and connect through our atonement, at-one-ment, and our love, out of which we are all created. Have a wonderful day.